Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year to everyone. Well, actually, depending on how serious Man United is in part of your life, it's either a very, very sad New Year to you. And if it's not happy, if Man United is not that important to you, then I guess it is a Happy New Year, because if Man United is a big part of your life, yeah, I think anybody saying Happy New Year to you is gonna piss you off, because it's certainly pissing me off, bro. I had so many messages, yeah, saying Happy New Year. I'm telling people, Happy New Year for what? For what? Let's be there for what? Big up to Saeed TV as always for the raid. We're gonna redirect back to Saeed at 9 p.m. when he's live, so you have a whole lot of entertainment and a whole lot of content for you guys all the way through on this first day of 2025. Do I have a what do you call it? A format for this show? No, I don't. I just want to catch up with you guys. I just want to talk to you guys on the first day of the year. I just want to catch up, really. First day of the year. What's the New Year's resolution, man? What's our New Year's resolution, man, for Man United, for yourselves, for the January window, bro? Do we have a New Year's resolution? What's our New Year's resolution, man, for Man United? What could it be? What could it be? What would you want Man United to do? The first thing for Manchester United to do, yeah, in the first week of January, what would you want them to do? What would you want them to do? Big up to Gaz. People are still trolling me about Ten Hag. Yeah, we can just have a general chat. We don't have to only talk football. We can just have a general chat. Someone said it's still Ten Hag in. Well, money have to make, innit? Buy Mendes and Cunha is the first thing that we should be doing, says Sima, I think that's how you pronounce it. Mendes and Cunha. Cunha we can't buy because it's going to be too expensive in January. We're not going to have that sort of bread. Big up to TTM as well. We're not going to have that sort of bread, bro, to buy Cunha. We're not. So that ain't happening. And the other player, Mendes is talked about quite a bit. And I won't mind Mendes at all, but I ask Man United fans this, yeah, bro, buying Nuno Mendes, does it help us get an extra 13, I don't know, extra 12 points? Will it help us get an extra 12 points this season, second half of the season, if we get Nuno Mendes? Ask yourself this question. Do you know what I'm saying? Can Nuno Mendes help us get an extra 12 points? 12 to 15 points on the table. Will getting Nuno Mendes help us go past Arsenal? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. I'm all for the signing, but I'm looking at it in ways as I really need a problem solver middle of the season. Who's out there that could see that? Now that I understand, maybe he can help us get 5 points. The purchase that you're making has to reflect 2 points on the pitch. Has to reflect to results and points and goals on the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? Go past Arsenal, you're joking. So there you go, Joe. That's Joseph there. He's got no hope. Big up Seth says, I've been off gym with illness and I can't be asked going in now with these New Year's resolutioners. Don't go to the gym then. A problem solved. I ain't going gym yet. I'm chillaxing, man. I've given myself a buffer period up to like the 2nd or 3rd day of January, because soon as I'm going off this holiday season, bro, I'm gonna breathe through my asshole. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, this New Year's resolution thing is a load of bollocks. Celebrating a date on the calendar is a why, anyways. I'll be honest, man. Big man cannot be celebrating no calendar date. What's going on? Nah, man. What we doing here? But for the sake of the majority, we will celebrate. You know what I'm saying? But it's a wifey that lava, fire. Hey, yo, why are you celebrating a calendar date? Big man like you, yeah. Because we would attack from the left more, okay. But who we got? Who's gonna be the finishers? Who's our finishers? Will we be better off getting Nuno Mendes as a left wing back and then playing Amad Diallo as a right wing back for the rest of the season? Would that make us a better team? Would that help us perhaps a lot more? I'm playing Dallo as a left-sided centre back, or Mazarawi as a left-sided centre back, and Dallo as a right-sided centre back. Would we be better off? The maddest thing is all of these things that we discuss here. We could do this, we could do that. Let's try this, let's try that. You know, the funniest thing is, yeah, all of the things that we discuss as a unit, as a fan base, yeah, the manager ain't gonna do it. This season is over, says the Rago. Vara would be huge. Big up TTM. Will Mendes put in more crosses? Is he better attacking wise? If yes, he will be worth it. He's definitely better attacking wise, without shadow of a doubt. He you know, going forward, he's a fantastic player. So that for sure would be huge. But in the final third, the actual creativity that we need, because we can have an idea of how we want the player to play, but when he comes in, it doesn't work out like that. You just look at Xerxes, for example. Yeah, previous clubs he did play striker. He played in the middle position a lot. Come to Man United, he's not a striker. He's a I don't know, bro. It's like buying a bag of ganja, bro. We're dealing with weight here. We need to get scales out because we're doing grams and ounces when we talk about Xerxes. I'll be honest, man. Within grams and stuff like that. Bro, you know, I you know, my thing is, yeah, bro. You know, my thing, yeah. I want to use my platform to educate you lot on a lot of things. Do you know what I'm saying? Educate you on a lot of things. And there's a specific obviously I got the planet logo because of my brand. But you see the eggplant, it is such a crucial part of your diet. It should be, anyways. You know, eggplant, yeah. Me, I love eggplant, bro. I absolutely love eggplant. I like to eat it. I can make lots of different dishes with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, you see, you have your cabbage, your cauliflower, your broccoli. They're meaty, man. They're the John McGinns of vegetables. Yeah? They're the John McGinns, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Mid-table team midfielders. I'll be honest. Yeah. They're not gonna excite you. Do you know what I'm saying? Who's gonna excite you? Yeah. Who's gonna excite you? See, broccoli is like it's the Benton core of vegetables, bro. I'll be honest, because it's just everywhere, and nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's just there. But you see, eggplant. That's the eggplant is the Paul Pogba of vegetables. Exotic, one of a kind, handled with care. Do you understand what I'm saying? You see, an eggplant, yeah, there's many ways to cook it, many ways to consume it. And especially if you come from a traditional background with the, you know, how do I say it? If you come from a background of exotic food, eggplant Big up Runs, my OG. Runs would know what I'm talking about as well. You know what I'm saying? See, eggplant and fish. Yeah. Let me ring my girl and ask her what my favorite thing is. My phone is about to die, but I'll try and ask her. Hopefully, my phone doesn't die. Let me ask her quickly, yeah? See if she tells you lot. Hold on. Let's see.
Hey, baby.
Quickly, you're on my live, yeah?
Yeah.
What's my favorite vegetable?
Eggplant.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye bye. There you go. I ain't lying. I don't lie. Mandim and the Keldim. Go get eggplant. If you go to Asda, Tesco, Aldi, Waitrose, wherever you go and get yourself eggplant. And this I'm standing on eggplant this year, and I'm gonna educate you and bring you guys up to date with this new lifestyle thing that I'm doing. I'm putting you guys on chicken, beef, lamb, fish, eggplant. Yeah, let's get back to it. Anyways, Nuno Mendes, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, Nuno Mendes. Now, I want Man United, as much as we want a left wing back, I want a 10. That is my aim. In under Ruben Amorim, everything else can be worked on. I don't think Dalot is an atrocious footballer. Harry Maguire robbed him of an assist. Ericsson robbed him of assists. Dalot is not the crucial player that is costing us games. He's not. Let's just address this. This is the first day of the year. Let's start fresh. You know what I'm saying? Let's wake up here. We need a problem solver in the 10, in the two attacking midfielder positions. Yeah. That's where we need strengthening. You don't want to see Bruno play because he's not creative enough for you. You don't want to see Garnacho play. You don't want to see Rashford play. You don't want to see Mason Mount play. Think of what I'm saying here. How many players am I mentioning? Big up Lex. How many players am I mentioning that you don't want to see play in that position? And ladies and gentlemen, I have to bring this out. The coach, new year, we're going to start off with this. We're going to start off proper. Yeah? Let's start proper. This is our current formation. Yeah? Mazarawi is here. Dalot's here. Yeah? Or however way you want to look at it. These two positions. Now, you don't want to play Ahmad in here because Ahmad, the team is better. Yeah? The team is better when Ahmad is playing, on this side. Yeah? Cool. So the team is better if Ahmad plays this side, Mazarawi plays this side, whichever. Or these positions, you don't want Rashford, Garnacho, Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony. You don't want 5 players, yeah, playing in this position. See, people are okay with Malacia playing over Dalot. There are a lot of people that are okay with Malacia playing over Dalot. Listen to what I'm saying here. There are people out there that are okay with Luke Shaw playing over Dalot. Yeah? So, we need strengthening in this position here. Tell me, am I lying? Am I lying? Is Dalot costing you games? He's not costing you games. And I'm not starting off the year by making this a Dalot defense brigade. I'm trying to get you to see the bigger picture here. Yeah? It is important to see the bigger picture. Are you, as a fan base, as a consumer of football, are you happy with seeing Dalot and Mazarawi in these positions? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you happy? Let's say you see Delict here. Let's say you see Euro here, and you see Martinez or Dallo here. Are you happy with that? Why? Now people are saying no. This is my problem. Why are you not happy? Beggars can't be choosers. We're 14th. Why are you not happy? I don't understand. I don't understand. You want a player to bomb it down, yeah, up and down the wing, up and down the wing, and then put the ball in the box. Dallo is not that player that is doing for you. Nuno Mendes, yeah. So you want Nuno Mendes to go week in, week out. Now, what happens when Nuno Mendes is starting to perform, having a bad run of games? Because you saw Amad Diallo's run of form has run low now. You saw Mazarawi getting absolutely cooked like my eggplant. We need problem solvers here. The two players here? They are the main players, people. As much as wingbacks are pivotal in this system, and I'm fully okay and in agreement with it, and I'm very much in agreement with getting Nuno Mendes. But bro, this is where we need strengthening. These two positions where the main creative players, they can get you goals and they can get you assists. These players here. And obviously the striker, that's a bigger conversation in itself. I'll address that, Deep line playmaker. Finally, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Funnily enough, at the start of the season, Casemiro and Eriksen were our best performers, right? Now, in this system, Casemiro and Eriksen together, they don't work. It's either Casemiro and Ugarte that works better because Casemiro is a bit more comfortable on the ball with Ugarte next to him. So that's a problem that is solved. If Ruben decides to put Casemiro and Ugarte together week in, week out, which Ruben has decided not to. That is your and mine manager. He has decided that Casemiro and Ugarte, no can do. What can we do here? You want to see Casemiro here next to Ugarte. I want to see Casemiro here next to Ugarte, but he don't do it. He would rather put at times Bruno in here. He would rather put, who else has he put in here? Kobe Mino. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not doing the Casemiro and Ugarte. If he does, that's the middle sorted. Now we go get a left wing back, let's say, for argument's sake. We go get a left wing back. Then what? Because you're still gonna have Mr. Bruno Fernandes or Garnacho on these positions. You will. And whether you agree or disagree with me, you will find out the truth when we do get a left wing back that the team will still be struggling to score goals because we don't have good players in the 10, bro. Other than Amad Diallo, we don't have smart IQ players in these two positions. Players that can make the clever runs, players that can make the clever passes. We don't. Yeah, on the grand scheme of things, yes. On the grand scheme of things, we need a whole new revamp of the squad. Yeah, we need replacements for Casemiro and Eriksen. Yes. We need replacement for Bruno, Garnacho, Mason Mount, Anthony, Rashford, loads of players. But look at the attacking players more than the defensive players, bro. A wing back doesn't just solve everything. Now, to counter my argument or my point, that's fine. I am going to open the lines. First come, first serve. And you come and give me the solutions. This is how we're going to do this today, right until 9 p.m. Yeah? You will come on stream one by one, and you will tell me what you believe Ruben should do and Ineos should do that will solve this problem. You have a budget of 30 million, 20 to 30 million max. And you have to get Man United firing the second half of the season. How are you going to do it? What is your plan? I don't want to hear this guy's a problem, that guy. We've heard the problems. It is January 1st, solutions. I'm giving you my solution. A left wing back. Yeah. A left wing back is not going to solve everything. It is more so here. Look at how your own manager, my own manager, played Mason Mount in this position rather than Bruno Fernandes, rather than Garnacho, because he wants energy in these positions, pressing from the front. You can disagree all you want, but I want to hear solution. And when you come up on stream, the community will then say if they like your opinion or not. If they like your opinion, good. If they don't like your opinion, if the chat will say, out. Whatever your name is, out. Yeah, just like we got Eric Tenag out, you'll be out of the stream. So you better come sharp, and you better come with your ideas ready. Yes, the manager did play. Ruben Amorim did start Mason Mount in that position when he got injured. And then he started Xerxes as well. Just the last game over Rashford and Garnacho. It's the two attacking midfield players that are crucial, pivotal. There we go. Right? Link is now live in the chat. You will come up. You better bring, I'm telling you, you better bring your A game. Yeah. Big up Thomas Thunder in there as well. Let me pin the link. Where's the link? Have I pinned it? Let me pin the link. Hold on. There we go. There's the link pin. Right. Let's see. Whoever joins in can have their say. Akshay.
Can you hear me, my friend?
For the people that don't know, yeah, Akshay has been watching my channel for years, and he knows how I operate. Yeah, I remember when I used to have like 2 viewers, 3 viewers. Akshay was one of the viewers, them times, yeah. So he knows how the channel operates.
Yeah. Hello.
Solution, please.
Yeah. Thanks for the introduction. And regarding the solution, I'm not going to give you the specific answer. I'm just here. It's been so long that I have been on your stream. So just New Year. So I just want to wish you all the best for the New Year. Road to 50K or 100K on a YouTube. Yeah. And I will keep supporting you as I have been doing since last 4 or 5 years. So, and just one or two sentences. We have been suffering
Take your time.
under, yeah, we have been suffering a lot under different managers. So I think we need to suffer a lot before we can get better. I don't know how low we can get, like 15, 16, 17. We are now very close to relegation battle, so we have to accept it. And people are not happy with the Ineos, but Ineos, they are doing something because they don't have any other option. Probably that's what I'm guessing. And you sound like, because I have been watching your stream, you have more knowledge of how economy works, how profit works, and everything, right? So
I
when
try.
yeah, when the management has no option to cut down the cost, they would take extreme measures, and that's what probably they would have done. So for a new year, I just want to win a game. Make sure we are like, yeah, it's pathetic being a Manchester United fan. Yeah, saying this, I just want to win a game. However, whatever the way, just win the game, 3 points, and then
I
from
said I just want to win a game. I don't want to game.
yeah, from 14, let's finish on 12th or 10th. Yeah, like we cannot be talking about finishing fourth. Like there is no point finishing sixth. We have to talk about like eighth, between 8th and 12th. This is what I have said in a DM. And that is what I just want the team to finish between 8 and 12. Let's be honest. Like we cannot be fooling ourselves. It's a new year. So let's keep the past in past, like glory days and all that stuff. Let's just finish between 8 and 12. Let's just work on the pattern, and let's go as far as we can in Europa League. That is it. Like player FC, etc., etc. I am not believing in them. Hopefully, whosoever plays, they play well. Probably, I think we will have a clear out, not in a January, but in a summer. But I don't want to blame any player because
So
we have
you don't want to blame any player.
no,
Are you Ruben Amorim out?
no. Why?
Are
I
you
was Ten
Ineos
Hag
out?
in. No, like I don't want to blame anyone at the moment. Like even
This is what I'm fucking dealing with. This is what I'm fucking dealing with. He don't nobody's fault. So nobody's fault. It's no one's fault. It's no one's fault. Everybody be kind to one another. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. And you want me to keep my sanity? You want me to keep my sanity? He said, yeah. No. Ruben Amorim, no. I was Ten Hag in. He's even proud. He's proud. I was Ten Hag in to the death. Till death do us apart. Nobody's at fault. Man said, yeah, a crime has been committed, but the criminals are not at fault because of the economy. Who's the fault? The economy, mate. Robbers have to rob. Yeah, nitties have to smoke crack. Things have to happen. Things have to happen, mate. Addicts have to take drugs. Alcoholics have to drink. Economy, mate. can't help it.
yeah, like even during the last days of Ten Hag, even I felt like this manager is something that we need to get rid of. But I was not that much of sure. But now we are repeating the same performance, like 4 losses in a row and etc. etc. So I was kind of like, I don't want to be proven right, but my belief was right. You know what? Like Ten Hag was not at the fault. At least Ten Hag like tried in the first season his 3-1-6 formation. So I mean the mass at the moment that we have is accumulation of the wrong decision that we have made over the years. So it will take time to get rid of them. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well, listen. Thank you.
thank
As
you.
always. Hopefully we get a win. That's it, innit?
Yes, just be
Just
in a safe zone, not relegation battle. Just 8 to 12. That's it. Forget about six, finishing 8. No, just 8 and 12.
listen.
Between 8
Akshay,
and
man.
12.
I love you, man. Take care. Big up.
Okay, take
Yeah,
care. Bye.
yeah, always. I love you,
All
man.
right. Bye.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Bro, I wish, sometimes I wish some of you guys could live a day in my life. I get some mad DMs from Akshay. Some mad DMs. Not just Akshay. There's some other Man United fans, people who watch the channel as well, who send me DMs. There's a guy, I forgot his name. I wish my phone's dead, but he DMs me, before every match day with his lineup. Every match day he sends me a lineup. Every match day he gets it wrong. Then there's another guy, who sends me his Premier League weekly prediction, Every week he sends me a prediction. Every week he gets it wrong. I just said, there's so many fans, that just tell me stuff, but they're not telling me anything. I said, bring me a solution, Akshay came on and said, bro, I don't blame anyone. Just gotta wait. Oh, we're going through it. Veli, man. Bring me solution. You have 30 million. We need to get to 50 points this season. 50 points. Road to 50 points. How are we getting to 50 points?
Bro.
Fullback, wingback is not the main problem. And I'm telling you. That is my assessment.
Bro, the middle of the park, the middle of the park it's been a problem since Amory came in. We need Castle Nogate playing in that 2 in the midfield. Okay. It worked under Rude.
I agree.
Why the fuck would Amorim change it?
Yeah,
I understand he's trying his system, but you do not have the players that you have that could play that robust. Why don't you use what we have currently, which is Ogate and Kaz that has been working? Yeah. These guys are defensively sharp.
Yeah.
And Casemiro, he's a better passer of the ball in the middle of the park than Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
He makes good long range passes. We need those two. We need both of them. and we need Mazraoui back at the right back, at the right center back, right center back.
So who's the wing back? Ahmad.
Ahmad or Anthony. Both of them
Okay.
can play that position, because Anthony and Ahmad playing that position brings a different attack against the opponent, and it makes their defensive line a bit more. It makes them less offensive on that side of the pitch.
Okay. Yeah. True.
And it takes the focus
You say
away from
that,
Ahmad.
but we conceded 2 goals from Mazraoui's side last game.
Why? But it has been the same thing. It's been the same the last 3 games. Dele was out. Mazraoui was playing the wing back position. And if you notice, even when Ahmad was playing that position, we were able to move the ball. We were able to progress the ball from the defense, from the defense, from the midfield to the attack easily in that position. And we've been struggling to progress the ball over there, and even on the left hand side, but most of the right hand side. When Ahmad was there, we're a bit more competent defensively. And if you see, Mazraoui plays that right wing back, so that right center back position better than Delete. And we consider less goals. In his first 4 or 5 games when
Okay,
we
so
had the same.
Okay, so we've put Mazraoui in the right centre back.
Yeah.
We've gone with Anthony in the right wing back.
Yes.
We've put Ahmad in the right-sided, attacking midfielder.
10. Yeah.
10. Yeah, that's all your right-hand side sorted.
Yes.
Left-hand side now.
The left-hand side, personally, I'll put Euro. I'll put Euro instead of Martinez.
So we've got
Martinez has
Euro
the whole bench. Yeah.
Okay. We got in front of Euro.
In front of Euro, Malaysia brings more balance. Bro, listen, bro. In as much you want to put your hand on your face, if you remember the game against Arsenal, first half we had more control and balance when Malaysia was playing.
Do you guys agree? So far, the chat. Do you agree?
No, fast. If you remember that game, if you watch that game, we had more balance and control against Arsenal when Malaysia played the left wing back position, because he's the left footer, and obviously we had Mazraoui there who could actually pass and defend better than Martinez.
Bro,
I'm listening.
You don't gotta listen. You gotta look. These men are not hearing you, G.
No.
They're not.
No. Dalo shouldn't play there anymore. That's my point. Dalo should stay on the bench, bro.
Some people are agreeing.
Yeah, Dalo should hold bench. I'm not saying Dalo should play. I'm saying Euro should play in the left center back position. Malaysia at the left wing back position. Or because if we take Ahmad, if we put Ahmad back in the wing back position, we kill our attack and it forces our hands to.
Okay. So let's just finish your left hand side. So on the left, you've got your middle, Ugarte, Cass. You've got your 3 centre backs, Delete, Mazraoui, Euro. You've got your Malaysia. You've got your Ahmad on that side, and who's next to Ahmad? He held. Did you see how he rubbed his head?
Bro, I don't want Bruno. But I want Kobe there. I want Kobe there. Kobe Minor should play that position. Because when we played against Bournemouth at home,
okay,
we had our most sustained attack when Kobe Minor was playing higher up in the first half of the game. I will put Kobe Minor in there because he can win a penalty because of how he dribbles. And he's better in tight spaces than Bruno, Garnacho, what's his name? Bruno, Garnacho, and who plays there again for us?
Mason, who right now?
Yeah, right now.
But
and Rashford,
nobody, bro.
And Rashford, yeah. But
Rashford was Zexi here and there, yeah.
We don't need Zexi there. Zexi, he's not as mobile. Even as much as him and Kobe Minor are not as mobile, but Kobe Minor is a bit mobile than Zexi, and he's a lot lighter than Zexi. Zexi to me, should play the 9 because we keep the ball better. When we have players who can hold, who can keep the ball, we keep the ball, we concede less goals.
So are you guys agreeing with this lineup so far? Are you lot in the chat agreeing? He said, Delict, Mazarawi, Euro in the back, Kasinugati in middle, Malasia, Anthony as wing backs, Ahmad and Maino as 10s, and Zexi as the 9. It can't get any better or worse in it. It's just what it is.
Bro, the thing is, we've seen Bruno play both the 8 and the 10. It doesn't work. Garnacho, the last game he came on, he lost ball every time. What'd you say?
Do we need to buy a wing back then? In that case,
yes, we need to. If we could get the guy from PSG, Nuno Mendes, what's his name? Nuno Mendes.
Yeah.
If we can get him in, then we won't have to rely on Malasia.
So you will start Malasia over Dallo, okay?
Yeah, obviously I'll start Malasia over Dallo just for the balance of the team in that left-hand side. But if we can get Nuno Mendes in, he starts right away.
Okay, so how? Okay, right. How does it work then? Because Euro is young, and he's been getting done quite a few times already. Malasia is nowhere near sharp as he used to be. And Kobe Mino is running like a bag of cement right now. So
let me say something.
Leveled up the left-hand side.
So let me say something. We could move just because Euro is young, because he's still young in the league. We could put Maz in that left wing back position and put Euro on the right. Because whoever is coming from the left hand side, which is Salah, he's a problem. And obviously, we have Malasia who's a bit tenacious. And if you can remember, Ten Hag's I think his first season when Malasia played left back when we played Liverpool, he was able to shut up. He was able to shut up Salah in OT, and that was game we won with Ronaldo on the bench, and Sancho scored, and Martial came giving an assist to win the game. Malasia played that left back position. He was able to cover Salah because he's quick. He's quick on the wings. It's quicker than the Dallo. It's quicker than Dallo and more tenacious than Dallo on the wings, in my opinion. Obviously, he's been out for a while, but I'll put him and Mazraoui in that left hand side because Mazraoui, no matter where you put him in the center back positions, he showed he's competent enough. Besides put him in the wing backs.
Right.
And I'll put Euro on the right because whatever is coming from the right wouldn't be as heavy as wouldn't be as offensive compared to what's coming on the right hand side for Liverpool.
How do you rate this lineup that he said then? Either you're on the left or you're on the right, Mazraoui on the left or Mazraoui on the right. Out of 10, what you giving this lineup? Malasia starting, Mino and Ahmad in the attacking, and Zexi in the 10. I mean, Zexi in the 9. Zexi, Joshua in the 9. It's a long way away as it is because I don't think he survives in United long enough. But
bro, you have to understand, this guy, he has to be given a run of games. We need him. We need 4 or 5 games of him playing badly, like not playing badly, obviously, but we need him to gain a consistency in that 9 position. If he's been playing with Bruno, who, like I've said before in the past, everyone who played in front of Bruno have always struggled. Even Cristiano Ronaldo, who scored 100 goals, before Real Madrid in one calendar year. This guy struggled behind having Bruno behind him. Bruno's not a creator.
I mean, he outscored Harry Kane at one season when he was here, isn't he?
Who's that?
Ronaldo.
Yeah, he did. That was when he came when he came back to United. But the point is, Bruno we cannot judge strikers when we have Bruno playing behind them every time. We can't judge strikers when we do not have a creator. As we've known, as the evidence is there. You've seen it yourself. As Bruno loses the ball every time. He hoofs the ball. When he gets frustrated, he starts making dumb decisions. And when your captain, who's supposed to be the leader of the team, is making dumb decisions, what do you expect the rest of the team to do?
Listen, I appreciate your lineup. I think that's a very bold lineup. It's a very unlikely lineup Ruben will ever do.
Yeah.
I don't think Ruben's ever doing that sort of lineup. Some parts of it I can see. Malacia, yeah, I can see that. Anthony starting, I don't think he rates Anthony at all.
I don't think he does either. But every game he has come on the left on the right wing back with Ahmad.
I mean, yeah, he's got to be a wing back.
He was a threat.
A wing back. Whether he likes it or not, he's just got to reshift his career into a wing back. Same for Ahmad. Ahmad had to do it as well. It's just the system. You just have to play the system what it is. You feel comfortable, good. You don't feel comfortable, see you later. That's just the nature of football. Some players they play more comfortable in certain areas of the pitch and some don't. I remember when Eric told Anthony to go as a fullback and he had a meltdown.
I remember. Yeah.
Probably playing as a wing back as well for Anthony. He's probably having doubts in his head that I don't want to be in this club if I'm going to be asked to play wing back. You know.
I mean, he can leave, bro. He hasn't done jack shit for us. He can leave.
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah, I hear
I'll
it.
be fussed, if he decides to want to leave today or tomorrow. I don't care, bro. But as of right now, we have him here. We have to use him in a position that we've seen that have worked the games he's played with Ahmad in that position.
Yeah.
We need consistency. And Amir has been chopping and changing things. I get it. He's trying to understand his players, but you're making obvious errors at this point. Like the simple thing is the midfield balance. We need Castanogati there. Like we need both of them there because they both have this understanding. If one goes up, one stays. If one, if one is attacking, the other one stays. When it comes to reading danger, they're very defensively aware. And it works on the road.
Do you think? Okay, so let me ask you this, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we better off? Okay, if we get Nuno Mendes in January,
yeah.
How does it reflect on the pitch? How well, in terms of percentage, can it reflect on the pitch? Are we going to be 10, 20, 30, 40% better than we are now?
Yes, we will. Because it brings a balance in that left-hand side that we've lacked. We've been struggling in that left-hand side. Because
this is how the board are gonna justify paying millions. And this is how it works, by the way, in football clubs. They will say, right, you want 20 million in January, 30 million. How will 20 or 30 million reflect on the pitch? How does it reflect? Because let's say you spend 30 million, because you've got some injuries. That 30 million has to be recouped back in terms of something, whether that be maybe a couple of shirt sales, promotional things, what type of player you get in, if the player can help us qualify for something that we're looking to qualify. Let's say we're 10th or 9th, something like that, and that 20-30 million can help us get into top 6, which will get us European football, which will help the club a little bit more. So how does that reflect? Considering we're 14th, we're 7 points away from 9th, if I'm not mistaken, so a long way from Champions League football. We'll have to win the Europa League to get Champions League football. FA Cup, if we win the FA Cup, we might get Champions League football if an English team wins the Champions League. Something like that anyways. So it's a very complex thing, right? So if I'm board member of Man United and I have to sign off or give my vote on this, I will say, giving you players, Nuno Mendes, how much percentage does it like how much percentage of it will directly be implemented on the first team? How much of it?
I'll say 30%. I'll say 30% and the possibility for 40%. In a sense, if we pair Nuno Mendes with a Bruno or a Garnacho, then it just kills the whole point of signing him in the first place.
Mm.
We need someone who can actually hold the ball, and whenever he makes those overlapping runs, in the wings, which he does for PSG game in, game out. If you watch if you remember a season ago, or was it 2 seasons ago when they played Newcastle, he was the only threat when they lost the game against Newcastle, because he's he's very tenacious. And
Is Dallo as bad as people are making him this season? Has he been that bad? Be deadly honest.
Yes, in my opinion, yes. Based on how he performed last season, yes, he's not performing up to standard. But then again, I have a bit of sympathy because he's playing out of position, and he's playing and he's forced to play out of position, which he did under Ten Hag, because Ten Hag had to force Mazraoui in the right side and put him, before he got sacked. And
he's not been good, but he's not been the worst player.
He's not been the worst either, because Højlund and Garnacho, especially Bruno, who's the captain, have been worse than him.
Okay, let's put it this way. What would affect that? What would be more impactful to the team if I get Nuno Mendes in January or Dibbling in January?
Nuno Mendes.
What about you lot in the chat? What do you think? Who has a direct more impact on the team, getting 15 more points on the board over the course of the season by getting either Nuno Mendes or Tyler Dibbling? Who has a better impact straight away from the first game? And why? So why will Nuno Mendes have a bigger impact being a wing back? How are we going to get 15 more points because of Nuno Mendes?
Okay, the chat is saying Nuno, a lot are saying Nuno, some are saying Dibbling. Most are saying Nuno.
Listen, forget the chat are saying their side, but why do you think? Because I'm telling you, I'm not going to let the chat sway my decision.
No, of course.
Nuno Mendes is not going to get us 15 more points. He ain't going to get us 15 more points.
I agree I agree. Like I said to you, Faz, I agree. If only if they pair him up with a Bruno or Garnacho or Rashford in that position. Because if you look at how he was used at Sporting, Sporting before PSG signed him, he's a very offensive player. In as much as he's defensively sound, he's a very offensive player, and he pushes the attack. He pushes the attack with his pace, with his aggression. Like he's been one of their best players, this season for PSG, since the start of the season. So in my opinion, like I said, it would depend on who they pair him up with in that left hand side.
Okay.
So Dibbling, I would love Dibbling to come in for us, because it allows us to put Ahmad back in the right wing back position. That's where he gets a lot of fun, because he gets the ball in space, and he's able to cook players, one on one. He's a very great player one on one, and Dibbling, he's very good in tight spaces. It will make our attack a lot better, because like I said to you yesterday, I think the stats say whenever we have an attacker in the wing back positions, we actually score more goals. We're actually more of an attacking threat to our opponents. So I would love both of them to come in right now instead of just one of them, because it allows us to get rid of the idea of having Mazraoui or Dallo in those positions going forward.
Okay. All right. Okay. Listen, big up to you.
Appreciate that.
Very valid points. You've made some very valid points. I still don't think it gets us 15 extra points than what we will already achieve. We need to know how any player that we get in January directly impacts us to even beat Arsenal, because FA Cup is massive.
Yeah, it's next
Yeah,
week too.
massive. It's massive. If we don't beat Arsenal and we have Europa League, we then have to concentrate on how we can get this team to Europa League, right? But
Yeah.
big up to you, and a lot of people agreed with you. A lot of people liked your opinion as well. Big up to Young Valley as always.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Big up the
Take
chat,
it
man.
easy. Yeah, big up, bro. Take it easy. Some very valid points. Even if I don't agree with some, for example, the Malasia bit, the Euro bit, but he he held his argument. Big up to Miz as well, says big up Fast, can't wait to talk to you about this tomorrow as we have full experience in this space. We were once 13th and 12th. Big up Miz. Me and Miz will be live tomorrow on our regular show, Man United and Chelsea show. Mine will be at 7 p.m. So we'll be live on my channel tomorrow. So keep a lookout for that. And I rang Miz yesterday because Chelsea fans had infiltrated my stream and they were trying to give us advice in the midst of all of this crisis. Yeah, let's bring the next caller up anyways. Big up to Sheikh, big up to Alicia as well, from the OG days, Ben and Jerry's and cigar days. Yeah, big up to you.
What's good, bro? What's up to you, bro? Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
Okay. Well, now I just want to say respect to your chat, to your YouTube channel. What you're doing, man. See what you're doing. Just subscribe. So good luck to the year. You know what I'm saying? Good energy and all that type of stuff, man. Just
is it what like where are you from?
I'm from South London. Yeah, down where Jadon Sancho used to live, So yeah, man. Grew up there for about 8 years, and then I moved out here to the East Coast in the States. And
Okay.
I died now, so yeah. Big up to the chat as well. You already know.
So what like are you a Manchester United fan?
Yeah, man. So since I'm from South London, I'm actually a Chelsea fan, but I've been starting to watch Manchester United when y'all started to get in 14th place. I saw the relegation and I decided to try to help the community. So yeah, big up to the chat again. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Stop all the chitter chatter about me, man. Let's talk about the about your club, because I mean, what's happening, man? This is just, you was crying yesterday. I saw you. You was crying yesterday. Almost.
I was nearly sick.
Yeah, man. I mean, come on, fam. Like, what's happening?
Give me some advice, since you're a Chelsea fan. Give me some advice, bro.
I think first, like you say, and I think I like a lot of the chat and everybody that is absolutely going for the South London accent, but everybody agrees that Manchester United needs to sell players. Technically, who needs to be sold is up for question. Do you sell Marcus Rashford? Do you sell, Xerxes? I think that's the debate, but they need to sell because cash is running thin, and when cash is running thin, everybody starts to panic, and when you start to panic, who knows what's next, right? So I think that's the thing that needs to happen. Who to sell? I think that's a one that.
You're a Chelsea fan, isn't it?
Yes, I am, but Manchester United is something that I respect. In
so
a way.
who like who's your Chelsea idol, like your GOAT?
Well, during my time, I'm 24 now, so I'm a little old. But back, I'd say Didier Drogba, and then If you say most like recently, I'd probably say N'Golo Kante, of course, but that doesn't matter. I mean, that's in the past. 2024 now, and 2025. I mean, so it's a new era in football.
So
But
when Chelsea were 12th, what
we
what
don't
were
talk
you
about
feeling?
don't tell you
No,
why,
I'm saying because obviously we're now in the similar position. So what should we do as a fan base? Shall we just stick with the manager? Yeah.
oof. Obviously, you have to stick with the manager because you just hired him. It would look idiotic to immediately sack a manager when you just appointed him. Like I said, it's the players. It's the players.
So what players were the issues when you were 12th?
Good question. It was many players. I think the system as well was part of the problem.
Yeah, but which players? Because people are saying Dallo is one of the players that's issues.
Oof.
Which players?
I don't believe Dallo is an issue. I don't believe Dallo is an issue.
What was the last game you watched of Man United? Did you watch any of the games?
No, because it's just so bad. I mean, Man United is just so bad. There's no point. But
so what are you like? What advice are you giving me now? What's the advice that you're giving me?
The advice I want to give you is that to keep believing, but understand that you have to get in a panic mode so that you can make things happen. If you act as if everything is okay, then you will be relegated.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Big up to you. Nighttime FC.
Yeah,
Take it easy, bro. Yeah. Happy New Year.
Absolutely, man. To you, man. Absolutely.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for the advice. Hopefully, we can take some advice from Chelsea fans.
No worries, man.
Good luck to you, bro. Good luck.
Absolutely. Yep.
We got OFB, OTF, DBE. We got all of these. Chief Keef. I don't know, bro. I just like let people. GDE, yeah, that's the one. GDE, GBH, everything. Just it's what it is, isn't it? At this point, yeah. It is what it is, isn't it? Next might be EDL. It could be EDL. You just have to be inclusive nowadays. If you're not inclusive, you're getting banned.
Concussion is real.
You made me sick yesterday.
Yeah.
So you better watch yourself today. You made me be sick.
Should we start on part 2? What is your question? I will see if I have the answer for you.
I said that Dallo is not the main issue right now.
You're 100% correct.
People are so obsessed with Nuno Mendes right now because it's the newest, shiniest toy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I get it. Because people are people, innit? Fans are fans. But on a logical level, if I am Manchester United board and the manager, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, how does Nuno Mendes help me? See, fans just want to see a different thing on the pitch. That's just it. They're tired of seeing the same fans. You know, Omo, how I think and process these things. I'm not just like, oh, okay, take this one out, put this guy in, right? Put this guy in there as a wing back. Boom, things change. No. What difference is he making? What is the actual? Because we didn't miss Marcus Rashford against Newcastle. We didn't miss Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, we missed Ugarte though. We
Yeah.
definitely missed Ugarte. Now, because Kobe Mino came in, the game brought more control straight away, right? Brought more control. So imagine if Ugarte was in the game, that would have brought in a bit more control. How does having Nuno Mendes start that game against Newcastle help us from not conceding the 2 goals that we conceded?
It doesn't.
Exactly. How? Because who was it? Maguire hit the post, right?
Yeah.
Very unfortunate. Tonali even hit the post, you know. So that's what football is. You don't just take one player out, put one player in, and then instantly you get assists, results, defense, everything. Doesn't work. We've seen that before. We wanted to see no Bruno and Rashford. We've seen it. But I'm telling you right now, we didn't miss Bruno or Rashford. That was not what cost us the game.
Wait,
How are we scoring?
They're not watching. They're not watching a football game. Those
I think I'll just say, I think our bigger issue is actually, you know how mad it is to take off an attacking midfielder in the 30th minute? Do you know how mad that is?
Yeah.
I really hope Xerxes does well. But Omo, do you know how mad that is as a football manager on the sideline? You have seen your team just concede goals, and you've thought to yourself, bro, I need to take off one of the creative players. You've just conceded goals, right? You've just conceded goals. But the Man United manager looked at the team and said, I need to take off Xerxes. After 2 goals, the first goal 4 minutes, the second goal 19 minutes, and then he took off Xerxes in the 33rd minute.
Yes.
I look at football way past people's imagination. I didn't even look at the wing backs after that. I didn't even care to look. Why did the manager take off 10 after we lost 2 goals? It's
a simple
way
thing.
much deeper than people's comprehension. And then now I've sat back over the last few days. I've had my drink and my enjoyment, and I was thinking, nah, surely it's not Nuno Mendes that solves this. What did I see on the pitch? And what did I see from Ruben, a qualified manager, a really good one as well? What did I see that makes me think, why did he take him off? Bro, Omo, I know you watched the game back. Remember when ball was coming to Xerxes and he's instead of meeting the ball, he's backing off and he
Yes.
tried to control the ball and then the crowd booed him.
Yes. Let's say fast. It's a simple thing, right? Like when people say they want the 3-4-3, they say they want Amran, right? But you know what they describe? They say, "Oh, I want Amran to be Ole and ETH." They say, "Oh, just get me 3 points." You know who did that? ETH and Ole. Oh, just put play in the best position to succeed. Ole and ETH. Oh, just play 4-2-3-1. Just adapt your system. Ole and ETH. This manager plays a 3-4-3 primary, and he adjusts it as it goes along. If Plan A doesn't work, why am I going to Plan B? This player don't know how Plan A work, but yet you want it to be abandoned to go to Plan B. That game. Listen, this manager doesn't trust Ericsson or Casemiro. He just played them because Bruno and Ugarte was injured, and for him to take out Xerxes, it had to be done because we couldn't pass the ball. Even if Xerxes get the ball, he's trying to lay the ball off. He's laying the ball off and nobody's there. The wing back doesn't work with the team we have, yet understandably. To the point where I'm like, hold up, Ganacho hasn't played wing back yet. What earned him the right to play 10? He hasn't played wing back right. I might have to earn that 10 role. You know that, right? I might have to play wing back, play very well there to be in a 10 role. Ganacho, to me, doesn't earn that 10 role. He got to play wing back. I'm telling you, his system, when I go to Sporting, because again, people do not watch Sporting, so they don't want to lie to me in the comments and tell me you watch Sporting. In his system in Sporting, his wing back are wingers. And if somebody's gonna play more, if somebody's a fullback, they're more of an attacking fullback. Attack first, defend later. And then the defending not so hard. Just follow your man. That's about it. People keep thinking like defending like all this win tackle. Like, no, just follow your man and that's it. These players, they must learn the system. Because again, come January, I'm expecting signings. Before I go to January, in summer, do you think we're gonna sell 11 players in summer? Do you think we're gonna buy 11 players to bring this lineup in the summer? So again, these players must learn the system, and those that can learn, they must get shipped. Players that do come in, immediately in the lineup. I'm not looking to embed you in like, oh, you need a couple more months to know the league. No. You're coming in, you're in the lineup right away. Let's go. Let's kick ball. Let's go. And important things, sign players from the league. Sign players from the league. I will keep saying it over and over. Sign players in the league. This January, I'm expecting something from Ineos. You know, I back Ineos. I was happy Ineos came in. This January, I'm expecting something from Ineos. Because when I watched that game versus Newcastle, we can't string two passes together. We could barely string two passes together. And then people were upset why the manager took off Casemiro. Because Casemiro was losing the ball in the final third. That's why the manager took him off. He was losing the ball. The ball come to him and it was a possession loss. That was a press trigger. That's why the manager took off Casemiro. Casemiro did well, but like, bro, you are losing the ball. You have the press trigger. When the ball comes to you, Newcastle play pressure and we lose the ball. You know how many ball Casemiro lost in that he was in a good possession when he lost the ball. If Ugarte was there, would have probably something would have happened more. Or if Bruno was there, something would have happened more. But Casemiro losing the ball there, so that's manager took off Casemiro.
We're not keeping the ball enough further up the pitch. That's the bigger issue. That's why
we're not keeping the ball. Wing backs are not beating their man. Dallo, I'm sorry, but you're not beating your man. Like, sir, you might have to come. Listen, I'm sorry, but listen, I don't see any place for you.
Just get them crosses in.
Just go to Real Madrid. Just go to Real Madrid. They play their 4-2-3. They play 4-3 Madrid.
I'm not willing to buy into this thing of he's this bad like that. He's costing.
He's not bad. He doesn't fit the system.
It doesn't make sense. It's absurd. I'm telling you, it's not like that.
He don't fit the system. He don't fit the system. That's it. He's a good player, but he does not fit the system. What we're trying to do. The wingback got to be more attacking and beat their man and put in crosses. Why do you think Ahmad was so good at the wingback? Why do you think Ahmad has so far been our best wingback so far? Maserati has played there, Malacia has played there, Dallo played, but Ahmad has been the best one. Because Ahmad go to the byline, one-on-one, beat your man, put in the cross. If you can't beat your man, let the ball off. That's why I think Ahmad's best position is to play the right wingback. You're able to get the one-on-ones all day.
Yeah.
Get another 10. We gotta go to the market, get 2 10s. Go to the market, get that wingback. Go to the market, get a proven striker, a performing striker, not no prospects, because Hoyland prospects. Chidobe, he's another 16 prospect, because people like to call his name out. Bro, he's not ready yet. That's another 18. Xerxes, prospect, he's a luxury buy. Bro, we have no striker. Our last striker that we had was Lukaku. Well, Lukaku was the last striker we had. The last number 9 that was proven.
Bro, I think buying a 10 and a striker is more important than anything right now. I'll be deadly honest. And I might be wrong.
Nah, it's more than that. It's more than that. They got this January window. I'm expecting a 10, a left wing back, and a striker.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna buy that many players.
Well,
you'll be lucky to get one. You'll be lucky to get one.
And you know why I'm expecting without Ineos? Because you wasted my time in the summer.
I don't know where you're getting
my time
this.
in the summer. Now you gotta.
You're not gonna get, bro. You're not gonna get these many players, bro.
Only 3 is all I asked for.
You're not gonna get it.
And also I'm expecting is we sign somebody on a free. I'm expecting we sign somebody on a free coming this summer. My expectations are high on this.
Danny Olmo, man.
Danny Olmo could play those 10 role. Put Ahmad back to wing back, and we're playing football. Get Anthony, put him on wing back. Put Garnacho on wing back, because this man hasn't earned the right to play 10. You have to earn the right to play 10. Put him at wing back. Track your man, run around all day. Follow that man all day. Try to beat your man, because again, this man doesn't know how to dribble anymore. Why are you playing the 10 role? You don't know how to dribble, sir. Get out of there, man. Get out that number 10 role. Put that man on wing back and try to beat your man.
I think the free market.
Free market is there. Angel Gomez is on a free. Alfonso Davis on a free. Kimmich is on a free. What are we doing here?
We got
Jonathan Davis on a free. There are free players out there, so you cannot tell me there's no free players.
Some good free players
that people are crying about. He's on a free.
1 striker plus 1 playmaker, says Thomas Thunder. I agree.
One playmaker. We have no center midfielder. We have no center midfielder. You have a problem with our center back. You don't see what's happening with Licha? This is a compounding issue that has happened over time and has brought us to where we are right now in 2025. This is a compounding issue, and now Ineos has 1 year, 2 windows to sort this thing out. A 10-year of nonsense, Ineos has to sort it out. Shout out, listen, good luck to Ineos, but I don't. There's a long way to go. I'm waiting.
There's a long way to go. Let me bring in Ronald as well. Talk to me, Ronald. What we doing? I don't think Ronald is there.
Ronald, your mic.
You're muted, Ronald, if you are, but he's not there. We'll bring Ronald back. Abdullah.
Big up. Long time no see.
Good. It's good.
I'm grieving with my team. My team are awful, man.
I mean, you're still, you're still hanging on. You got a win against Leicester, so big up to you.
Still, it's only Leicester.
Yeah, big up to you. Held off Leicester. Who you got next? You got West Ham next.
West Ham, yeah, that should be. They're probably one of the worst teams in the league. Bar you guys.
They're one of the worst, but they beat Wolves.
Yeah, no,
they drew to Bournemouth. They drew to Brighton, and they won against Southampton. Was like they lost their last game to Liverpool 5. They took a pamming, but I wouldn't say they're the worst. I mean,
one of the worst. I would say one of the worst.
Can we draw to Brighton? No. Can we draw to Bournemouth? Clearly not. Can we beat Wolves? Clearly not. So West Ham, they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. I think West Ham, Man City, they draw. I think
draw, yeah. I wouldn't rule out a draw.
I think it's a draw
until we get some players in for January.
You are at home.
I'm expecting a couple of signings.
Can you imagine Man City in the Conference League next year?
No, not really. I'll take Europa League. Honestly, would.
Imagine, Abdullah, Man City. Oh, better yet, imagine Man City versus Man United in the Championship.
Mate, I just can't wait for when the charges are proven to be innocent. I think it's game over for a lot of fans. I think it's a game over for a lot of fans. I think a lot of people will be calling a lot of helplines, a lot of people from Samaritans. 100%.
Yo, when the charges drop, is Rodri going to be fit? Since you're saying people are going to be making calls, Abdullah, my brother.
No, I said people will be calling helplines, mental health helplines. People will be calling mental health helplines.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll tell people to get their wrists out. I'll tell people to get their wrists out, get their knives out, and start slitting their wrists.
I think this is the start. I think this is the start of the. I think this is the start of the karma that you lot deserve. I'll be honest. This is just the start. This is
just karma. It's only one off season.
That's why I said this is the start of the karma that you guys deserve, man.
No karma.
Are you gonna change
You're suffering from the karma. You're suffering from the karma from that FA Cup win.
Abdullah, when are you changing City FC to Rodri FC? When that change is happening? Because you deserve it. Because without Rodri, the club's finished.
You're the second most in the top 10 teams in the Premier League. Yeah, you've conceded the second most goals.
Yeah, I've said this for 5 years. No matter who we sign, our defense is rubbish. We've spent 500, 600, 700 million on the defense, and we can't defend.
The players that have won in that.
We've won, but we've conceded stupid mistakes, man. If man like Bom Toro, people who rate him as one of the best strikers in the world, and people were advocating for, he fumbled. He should have scored many chances in that Champions League final, but he fumbled.
Yeah, but what's going on with your star players? With your big boys?
They made a biscuits.
The thing is, you guys actually.
Foden, De Bruyne, Silva, Savi, not Savio.
How are you ignoring this? That Pedro Porro came from their academy.
Not from our academy. We bought him. He didn't.
But
you can't defend either. He's great attacking, but he can't defend either.
He can. If he's there, he's playing better than Kyle Walker.
Yeah, 100%. I don't disagree about that, but he can't.
The man was sold. Cole Palmer, another one.
Then again, you do have some bad injuries. I hear that, but how bad can it be that you miss?
We've run them into the ground. Our medical department, like most medical departments, bar maybe probably. What medical department?
Bro, You've got Kovacic, De Bruyne, Silva, Foden, Fit. Bro, them 4 players, yeah.
A
they won
combined age of 95. A combined
Ah,
midfield age
come
of
on, man. You
95.
got Erling
A
Haaland
combined
playing as a
age of
striker. Yeah,
midfield of
he was supposed to
95.
break. Apparently,
Gundo-
he was supposed to
Gun-
break Ronaldo's record.
No.
Big up Zayn Miasi says Faz. This
Oh
guy
my,
just
not,
comes
not,
out,
not,
doesn't he?
not.
It just comes
Look,
out, man.
Liverpool have
He
won the
just-
league. The league is done. The league is done. The league is done.
Well, it's 6 points,
it's
points
done.
behind,
No, it's done. It's
and
done. It's
Liverpool have one
It's
game
done.
in hand. And guess what? The game in hand is against the great Manchester United. If we manage to slow them down, if
I
so we
reckon.
need to
I
do-
reckon bare minimum 5-0. 5-0 Liverpool. 5-0 Liverpool.
Oh my God! Wednesday. I think it's in a couple of days, isn't it? It's in a couple of days.
Sunday.
Faz,
Sunday.
Martinelli and Jesus is back, and Nawari is cooking, but you still are not catching up to Liverpool. Again.
No chance. No chance.
No
I have more
chance.
faith in Chelsea. I have more faith in Chelsea and Forest than I
Yeah.
have in Arsenal.
Yeah,
Then I
I
have
have
an-
more faith in Chelsea than
This is
Arsenal.
not hatred. It's a fact. They are
Yeah.
the biggest bottlers in Premier League history. They are the biggest. You can't be top of the table 93% and not win the league. Biggest bottlers.
93%.
No, this is, they bottled
93%.
it in. They bottled it in 09. They bottled it in 2014. They bottled it in 2022, 2023. They bottled it last year. They're the
Was
most
it 93 or
historic-
95? I think it was 95%.
No, it was
93%.
93%.
93%.
93.
Yeah, 93%. Yeah,
93%.
time at the top of the league, and then they bottled it.
When they had
Arsenal
the-
have they've got some tough fixtures. So they've got in the league, they've got Brighton, Man United, Spurs, and Villa next, right? And Chelsea have Palace, Bournemouth, Wolves, and Man City next in the league. It's gonna be
I'd see
tough
them winning
next
most games.
January.
Maybe-
January, February period. I mean, in January alone, Chelsea have 1, 2, 3, 4 Premier League fixtures. Arsenal have 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Yeah, four Premier League fixtures, 5 Premier League fixtures. Let me just count Arsenal's Premier League fixtures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they have 5 Premier League. No, 4 Premier League as well. Yeah, they have 4 Premier League in January. It's gonna be tough, bro. Very tough. And the maddest thing is, in the meaty skirmish between Arsenal and Chelsea trying to catch up to Liverpool, Forest are just doing their thing, man.
Yeah, they're doing their
They just
thing.
do- and guess what? In the midst of Chelsea facing the likes of Man City in January, Palace in January, Arsenal facing Villa in January, obviously the North London derby in January. They've got Newcastle in the cup as well, but then they've got Brighton in the league, which is a very tough game. Arsenal, Brighton, very tough game. You've got Forest, yeah, in January playing Wolves.
Easy for them.
Liverpool, tough loss, no problem.
No, but they did beat them. They did beat them 1-0. They did beat them 1-0. I think it was at
Did they beat them
Anfield.
this season?
I think they beat them at Anfield.
Oh,
They did win
yeah.
1-0, but I don't know if it was at Anfield or not.
No, it was because they're playing at home. Then they've got Southampton in January. They've got Bournemouth in January. You expect Nottingham Forest to get, what is it, 6, 7? Yes, 7 points. No problem. 7, maybe even 8 points. No problem.
We're all expecting Liverpool to win the league. I have no faith in Arsenal whatsoever. I literally have no faith in Arsenal. They're not going to do what's required in January. They're not going to do what's required. So
I have more faith in Nottingham Forest than Chelsea and Arsenal combined.
I would say
Because of the surprise element. Because you know with Chelsea and Arsenal where they can fail.
I would put Arsenal last, Forest second, and I put Chelsea third. In
So you
terms of
believe the same thing.
Imagine Nottingham Forest comes second in the Premier League and get Champions League football. You're taking the piss.
Why?
But why?
reclaim-
People always
reclaiming
say
their
they're a big
throne.
club because they got 2 UCLs. So I don't know.
They
I
are-
don't know why people
they're
slander
re- they're
them.
reclaiming-
Why are you belittling?
Fast,
Why are you
they're
belittling
reclaiming
them?
their throne. They're reclaiming
They
their
bought,
throne.
they,
that
they
was
bought 22 players in the first
falsifiedly
window.
taken by Man City. They're reclaiming it.
They bought 22 players in the
What do
first
you mean
window.
by
They got
Chelsea?
promoted. They
No,
Nottingham
City.
Forest has
Nottingham
been-
Forest got so many players. They sacked the manager middle of the season. Did they not?
Yes,
Yeah.
they've been improving ever since time. This
Right.
whole
They
time.
sacked
And
the fucking manager middle of the season, and they spent 150 M's.
Yep.
right? And that's
And they took the fine.
They bought
They had
transfer
the-
players in the first
They,
window. That's all you need to
took
know.
they took the financial fair play fine. They couldn't care less. That's what United should be doing.
Didn't they take that -3 or -2?
Oh my God, Nottingham Forest have only spent a net amount of 14 million in the window. That's
Yeah,
it.
they've been buying and selling.
What the fuck? They sold a total of 80 million pound worth of players, give or take ATMs, with their biggest sell being Musa to Leon, and then the Odyssey, I think the keeper as well, and Mangala, their biggest sales, and then their biggest purchases was Elliot Anderson,
Morgan Gibbs White as well.
Milenkovic,
Morgan Gibbs White. Like
and
what,
Sosa,
30
their
million?
biggest, and the net spend overall in the transfer window overall was about 18 million, something like that. And in pounds, it's probably about 11 million pounds, 10 million pounds. That's it. That is great for a team that sacked their manager middle of the season as well. That is crazy. That is crazy. And many of their players that they brought in probably plays in Man United, no problem now.
Probably most of the back line.
Yeah. I was just gonna say.
Bar Matt Turner. Is Matt Turner just as bad?
Yeah, but you got Milenkovic there. Yeah, you got Sosa there, left winger. He would play here. Jota Silva, left winger. He would play here. Bro, geez, I mean, is there anyone? Ward-Prowse even?
Let's not forget, bar Nuno having a bad job at Spurs. I think that was an anomaly. He would a couple of years back. He was linked to being Pep's replacement, where Pep wasn't. He was linked.
Where did he manage after thingy? He went to Middle East, no?
Yeah, he went to the Middle East. He got sacked there. Yeah. He got sacked in Saudi.
Etihad, didn't it? Al Ittihad he went to.
Yeah, he got sacked, and then now he's at Forest.
This is what happened with good recruitment over the years. It was bound to happen regardless. They were recruiting very well this whole time. Of course, something
we'll wait and see in terms of the next summer transfer window, because they just employed Edu, the former.
Wait, he went over there.
Yeah, he's just now joined recently, so you can judge their next transfer windows.
Didn't he go to a group that actually manages 3 different clubs? Edu.
Yeah.
And Nottingham Forest being one of them.
He does the Omar Barada role. Omar Barada was in charge of CFG, so now he's basically doing the CFG of Nottingham Forest's owners group.
Beautiful.
So that's what he does.
Big up to Spilling Media. Consistently still crying about Erik ten Hag. Every day sending me DMs, memes. Every day he's on my case. He's sending paragraphs about Erik ten Hag.
Ten Hag was shocking.
Will Amorim make it till the summer? Happy New Year.
Depends upon the owners.
Will actually, let's end the show. We've got about 7-8 minutes till the show ends. Do you think Amorim's pressure on Amorim is actually building? Because I remember coming out the stadium with Saeed after the last Newcastle game, and we both were like, "Bro, I think this is getting mad now for Amorim."
I think it's being blown out of proportion, to be quite honest. It's not a big.
Yeah, maybe
he's hardly been here
7 points from relegation, but we're 7 points from top 9. So
you're not going to get relegated. Let's be honest. You're not going to get relegated.
Mathematically, we're safe.
This manager's not crap. A lot of
Liverpool wanted him. Games.
Apparently, we wanted him. West Ham wanted him.
Abdullah,
many
Abdullah,
clubs wanted him. He's a good manager.
Our fan base fails to understand. Like Faz might have a chef, and he wants to eat a cupcake, but to his cupcake, instead of giving him the batter, he's giving him cement, and he's expecting a cupcake. The same thing is happening with this manager. Amorim doesn't have the players who can play in a 3-4-3 system. Half of our team doesn't have lungs, and 2 of them are running on pacemakers. So our team is cooked anyways. I'm sorry, Evans and Eriksson, obviously, they would be going with their due time. Thank you for your services, but they have to go. And that's the main reason why I told Faz, the day he was appointed, I think a week later, I told Faz, give him 18 months. Let him be. You do not disturb. Put yourself and do not disturb. Let the man be, because the results are not going to be flourishing right away. It will take time. He's trying to play the system 3-4. He's pretty hell-bent on it, and I like that. I don't want him to, go away from that idea. To, just make sure that the players are feeling comfortable, change it to a 4-3-1, because that's exactly what Ten Hag did. And he himself admitted that. He said, I can't play the Ajax way. So I don't want the history to be repeated. I want the manager to have his thing going on.
This man actually texted me, yeah, like after midnight, if I'm not mistaken, at one point, he texted me saying, oh, I haven't recovered from Eric Ten Hag. This guy is crazy. Is
he Ten Hag's secret
biggest fan? He's Dutch himself. Spilling Media is Dutch himself.
Okay, you're a crackhead, man. I rated Ten Hag, but after seeing him at United, I'm kind of glad that he's not anywhere near
bro. Abdullah, tell me one manager that you've respected post Sir Alex that has come into Manchester United and left with respect, apart from Jose. That's the only one. That's personally me. I could give respect to. Exactly my point. Yeah. So any manager that might come in is going to look bad up until people who go to the stadium, like the one in the cap right now, and people around him, be patient. Because 18 months is all I ask. These man, they don't have 18 months. They're asking questions right now. Two months. He isn't even here 2 months into the job, right? First month, even in your low-key, meaty-ass job at even a Walmart, they give you on-the-job training for a month.
Very true.
A month, right? And in 2 months, people are asking questions. Would he survive the end of the season? Brother, are you out of your damn mind?
Very true.
Have you lost it? You've given someone not the tools, but you're asking him to repair your car. You're setting him up for failure and under a management people are telling me that, and best believe, Faz, I know a lot of people trust and love the management, right? The new Ineos, I hate them. Get them gone.
What, from top to bottom?
I think
no, not top to bottom. The people they've employed, they can stay. Like Barada, the structure, they can stay.
Okay.
But the bigger rat, apart from Bruno himself, can go. So
if we didn't beat Man City, the nails would be out. They would be out. I mean, Omo, what do you think? Is the pressure building on Amorim straight away? Because you say it's preseason FC right now. We're in preseason.
We're in preseason.
But if he's gonna lose against Liverpool, right? I think it's gonna be a draw. As mad as that sounds.
You're still doing prediction. I'm not you're still doing prediction. I don't want to do a prediction. I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh my God. I think Southampton we beat. We've got Arsenal in the FA Cup.
If you don't beat Southampton, there's something that you're done. You're done.
I think we beat Arsenal and Southampton.
Arsenal
and Southampton.
I think what is that cup game? Yeah.
Yeah, Arsenal. FA
no
Cup,
replays.
We beat them.
Is there no replays?
No replays. Sure,
no replays. No.
It goes to penalties.
We beat Arsenal.
Penalties after 90 minutes.
I think we beat them.
You beat them.
Yeah, I think we beat them.
Why are you wasting my time in that cup?
I reckon it goes to penalties.
Why are you wasting my time in that cup?
What do you mean?
Like, bruh, you're wasting my time. I've been telling you, you're looking for a result. You're looking for a trophy, right? You want a trophy?
We're gonna draw to Liverpool, beat Arsenal, beat Southampton.
Do you want a trophy? Is what I asked.
This season?
Yes.
I think that's a yes.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want a trophy?
Okay.
Your biggest rival is gonna have a trophy.
This pain you're going through is gonna hurt more. It's gonna hurt more than what it hurt right now. And that loss to Arsenal will put the dagger in.
Yeah, but
put the dagger in.
Europa League is there.
You see what a trophy. That dagger will feel good. That dagger will feel good. That Troy Deeney dagger will feel good. This is what it feels like. You think you're there, you're at the line, then boom, you're losing. Listen, I already told you, we don't have good players. Our players are not good. They're below average at best. At best. Just let them go. Let them leave and flourish. You see, it's so funny that at United, when we bring in players for the past years, they come in, do poorly, they leave, they do well, they win a cup, and they leave. Bro, they're not good here. Let's let them go. You think of the Manchester United or Fergie era? That Manchester United ended in 2013. That Manchester United ended with 2013. We don't have good players. Like, I'm not expecting any win from these players. Nothing. And I expect Amram to stick to the system. The moment he doesn't stick to the system, it's going to be an issue. Ineos, I told you I back Ineos. Come February 1st, if I don't see any players, there's going to be issues.
But
No
the
loans,
thing is,
straight buy. Straight buy.
Omo, tell me one thing. Omo, you back Ineos, right? Apart from the management, which they fumbled as well with Dan Ashworth, right? What exactly have they done right? Give me 3 good decisions they've made. Don't tell me Omar Barada and shit like that. Keep that to yourself. Thank you so much. But tell me 3 things Ineos have done good that you're backing them.
Because it's the simple thing of that. First of all, Qatar lost. That was a beautiful thing to see.
I'm asking you a different question.
you say that's a beautiful thing to see.
Do not deflect.
Yeah, that was a beautiful thing to see.
Deflect.
You're a crackhead. You're a crackhead.
No, I'm
You
not
would have had the richest owners. You would have had the richest owners pay off all your debt. Pay off all your debt.
Let me handle this
I don't
guy.
know.
Let me handle this guy. Omo, I'm not your wife. Do not deflect. Tell me a straight up 3 good points that you see that you back them. Do not deflect.
They sacked Eric Ten Hag and they burned their own management. They burned their own.
Too late. Your season's
wait.
because of Ten Hag.
Okay, answer your question.
Let him have that. Let him have that. It's in the first.
I'm not done yet.
Second point.
Oh yeah, they sacked Eric. They sacked the previous manager. They burned their own management. Getting rid of Ashworth too. That was an extra bonus. All those.
I told you. Wait, hold on. I told you. Do not tell me management. I told you that already. That's off the table. What they employed, and that's off the table. So why you're struggling, brother?
No, but
you can't even name me
the
one
positive.
thing.
You're picking and choosing what I can and can't say. Like that's a positive right there.
Baz, the only reason I'm saying that to you is because you were asking a question before I came in about Delo, right? Delo isn't going anywhere. Delo isn't going anywhere. He's going to be playing, even if they get the Mendes guy, Delo is still going to be playing in this team because that guy has given it his all. It is not looking good right now. It might be peak. Right now it is peak, but he's not the one that's like, if I have to create a sheet to sell people, he's not even on the 3rd sheet for me.
We're gonna draw against Liverpool, and I'll tell you why.
We're gonna beat them.
You're gonna beat them.
Yeah, I'll tell you why.
But that's what I say.
We're gonna draw against Liverpool. You see, when they
I
play
hope you draw
Forest,
against Liverpool. I hope you do.
We have to let them have the ball, no problem. We're gonna let them take the corner kicks, no problem. Well, actually, that is a problem. That's the main problem.
That is the biggest problem.
That's the main problem, actually.
That is the biggest.
They can have the goal attempts. They can have the possession. They can have the GA, whatever. That's fine. It's more important that for that game particularly, that we absolutely sit the fuck back. And I'm playing Johnny Evans, Maguire, De Ligt. I'm being deadly fucking honest here.
We are still doing lineup. Listen.
So
I
am playing
the Dutch Maguire.
I'm playing players, that I'm willing to risk for that game. If they get booking, if they get injured, I'm willing to risk them. I'm telling you right now, Johnny Evans has nothing to lose, bro. I'm giving Johnny Evans a simple task of collassing any players in Liverpool who are attacking. That's it.
You might as well just bring Eric Ten Hag back. I told you in the beginning of this stream, like what you're describing is Eric Ten Hag. You just want to result and get by, bro. That doesn't win the league. You don't want to win the league. You just want vibes. You want this result, right? And that result, you just want to vibe your way through. You don't want to win the league.
But Omo, if you don't want the win, right? Would you be here when we get relegated? Or would
We're not gonna get relegated. Yes, I'll be here. Yeah.
You wouldn't be here.
To play
you were not here last season. You were telling me
they're still. Listen, we're gonna end the show.
Wallahi, these guys, bro.
Every time I have a call-in show, surprisingly at the end, I feel sick.
You're welcome. I'll do this every single time I'll be here.
The next time we will have a call-in show has to be after the Liverpool game.
I'll be here. You'll get sick again.
Listen,
you're not gonna get away from this. You try to keep running away from this pain. This pain's coming through. It's coming through this whole year. Yeah.
Big up to everyone.
This not no surgery. This cancer. This cancer. You need radiation. You need chemo. You going through this chemo hurt. This is chemo hurt. You just gonna run away? Nah. After Liverpool, I'll be here. After Arsenal, I'll be here. After every game, I will be here. I'm not missing a day. I'm marked in my calendar. I'm not missing a day. Fast day.
Thank you all. Man. Big up to Abdullah. Big up to Ronald.
Big up Fazna. Thanks for having me on, man. Big up.
Yeah, thank you as always, man. Thank you, man. Big up to Ronald. Big up to Omo, man. You lot make me depressed more than the club. I come here on a good vibe. I live here with a bad vibe, with a bad stomach, more like. I need to go have a shit and be sick because of you lot. Liverpool game, man. I just want 1 point, please. Saeed isn't here. He's going to do another show somewhere. So I might do the watch along, you know. Big up to Isaiah. Big up for all the super chats, man. Black dude with the ski glasses here. Don't get relegated, bro. Man are telling me don't get relegated. Oh, fuck, man. I'm so nervous for that game. 4 days. It's like you know, before your mom gives you a beating or your dad gives you a beating, it's the countdown. If you grew up on them kind of households, yeah, where your mom and dad, they twatted you, yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah. You try and slow time down. You pray to God, yeah, to slow time down, bro. Might just get lucky, you know. Might just get lucky. We're going to redirect to Saeed's channel. When you get there, I don't know, put the eggplant emoji. Big up, everyone. Peace, love, and guidance. We got some time to train. We can scam. That's it, man. Fucking difference. Big up, Alicia. Difference between Amorim and ETH is ETH wouldn't let Rashford stay at home and tweet about BS, and he was hard on them. Amorim is soft as manager, and he will lose the next 5 games. Just watch. Fucking hell. Goodbye, people.